Wow, it has looked like I've caught the sun over the weekend. Growing up, my mum told me not to look at the sun. In fairness, it was page 3 of the sun. Let's get on with the news. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you all had a fantastic Monday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United news and transfer rumours. Before we get into it, as always, the return. It's a new week. Season starts in like 13 days or so. Let's try and smash 300 likes on this video. Go down there right now. It's free. Do it. Thank you very much. Also, subscribe if you are new. We're on the road to 17,000 subscribers. Again, it's free and it keeps this red-faced boy very happy. And today, I want you to comment, who do you think is going to be Leeds United's top goal scorer this season? Get it in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Gone a bit quiet. Some things are starting to sort of happen, but we know when silence happens with the 49ers, normally something good is going on. But we're going to start off with maybe a possible couple of players staying. Yes, you know the boys we're talking about. We'll start with Gnonto and the whole Everton situation. We knew that from a few weeks ago, for the last sort of year, Everton and Gnonto especially has been keen on the move to go to Goodison Park to play for the Toffees, to play for Everton under Sean Dyche. And it looks like that's come to a sort of a stop. A move is at a stalemate. This is according to The Guardian. Everton are not willing to meet Leeds United's valuation and they will move on to other targets. Unless Leeds United suddenly lowball them and say, actually, you can have Gnonto for this. It looks like Gnonto, unless someone else comes in, will not be moving to Everton, which is obviously, you know, the player wants to move there. But he never looks like he wants to leave Leeds United. Every time we see a video or a photo of this man, he's always smiling. But we knew that was happening. But according to The Guardian, they cannot afford, Willy Gnonto, which is brilliant because we're not trying to just play. And because the thing is, players don't need to leave. Archie Gray left. Archie Gray got us our money. Players don't need to leave now. It's on the 49ers' terms if these players go. We put high valuations. If you're not going to pay for it, piss off. There are players, which I absolutely love. And it's nice to see. Over the last few years, we haven't had that at all. But it's nice to see we're putting the valuations at what we think they're worth. And if you can't afford them, you're not having them. And I absolutely love that. Brilliant. Everton, as of right now, as of recording, you know, 29th of July, they do not have their man, Willy Gnonto. Next up, we're talking Summerville. Similar situation to West Ham. According to some reports, it's too much money, in quotations. Leeds United are putting a valuation too high for West Ham, and West Ham will look at other winger targets. When they put in the formal request for looking at Summerville, they were looking at other wingers as well. Summerville being up there and sort of the priority, but now it looks like they are looking at other options on that list, including the likes of Reece Nelson. But yeah, again, Leeds United put high sort of valuation on these wingers, on these players, on our key assets. And if you can't pay for them, you're not having them, which I absolutely love. They've done the same with Gnonto, done the same with Summerville. And unless they start to just push their way out now, it looks like we could see Summerville and Gnonto come the start of the season. Who knows? I'm kind of excited if we do still see Summerville and Gnonto at Leeds United next season. I will be 100 points, 100 goals. I can smell it right now. But as of right now, both wingers, both players, both smiling characters look like they're staying at Leeds United. Next up, we're talking Gabriel Sara, who we talked about in the last video. We spoke about in the last video, linked with Leeds United. Norwich winger, had a brilliant season last year. Rumours are Daniel Farke does like him. This transfer would only sort of happen if Summerville or Gnonto go. And it's not even necessary would go for him, but Daniel Farke is a big admirer of Gabriel Sara, and how can you not be? I am. You probably are as well. It doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. The transfer, also Summerville and Gnonto not going, so it's kind of, if they go, we might start to see more of a heavier interest, but we're not going to sign Sara and have Summerville and Gnonto and Rutter and James. It's not going to happen. So if we keep Summerville and we keep Gnonto, Sara doesn't come to Leeds United. In the no accounts are suggesting that Leeds United have had a 6 million offer accepted. This is 100% false one. no offer's been accepted. 2, 6 million is way too low. It's the sort of transfer value, it's looking like it's between 14 to 18 million pounds for Sara, and Atalanta are also keen too. The Italian side, so they might look more interested than Leeds United right now. But just know Daniel Farke likes him. But come on, that was sort of the headline. I mean, I like him as well. Next up, Leeds United are after Ukrainian under-19 winger. I might butcher this. Hennadiy Synchuk. Don't know. Either way, he's apparently got a bright future ahead of him. This is from a reliable Ukrainian source on Twitter. Mostly gets things right. He's followed by Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, and a couple of the Leeds journalists as well. So he's got a good name to him. He's played in the under-19s Euros. He's a winger. Leeds United apparently have been monitoring him since the January transfer window. Don't think he's one that you'll chuck straight into the starting 11, but a great youth addition, maybe a season in the youth sort of system, and then maybe could grow into the first team. Derby, Middlesbrough, and Sunderland also like the Ukrainian winger too. This is just one to keep your eye out on. Apparently, they're normally quite right with sources, this reliable source. So we'll have to see. I don't mind it. You know, if we're getting players for the future, Leeds United have also always have got a bright academy, bright future, bright stars, and they're the sort of signings you're seeing and players you're seeing right now break into the first team, and it's brilliant. But you've just got to keep adding it. I like it. Leeds United are after. I'm going to just call him the Ukrainian winger. I'm not going to try and pronounce it again. Apologies, buddy, if you're watching. Next up, we're talking Karl Darlow links back to Hull. I read this today on Hull Live, so one of them, take it with a pinch. Apparently, Hull want to recall Darlow. Would make sense, apparently. Anything I put here like our Leeds Live, then it could be a bit meh. So we'll have to see what Hull Live say. But basically, they're claiming that Darlow wants minutes and could be pushed away from Ellen Road. I personally can't see it. I think he is quite a key asset behind the scenes. I think Daniel Farke likes him. I think he's a good mentor for Melier. He's good mates with Alex Kearns now. So I personally don't see it happening, but it would make sense. He was at Hull before, and I get, but they're claiming that he wants more minutes. He's come out and said this. I don't think this is true right now. Obviously, Hull Live might know more than me, but I think it's an easy link to make from Hull City fans. But I would like to see Darlow get more minutes. I really would. I think there is. I mean, the times I have watched him, I genuinely think he's been a bit dodgy, but you can't really, base him off one game or one half or however much he's played at Leeds United, because that's not enough time. But he looks like even this pre-season against Schalke, I thought his ball work was a lot better playing out from the back, which is good to see. But yeah, links there with Hull and Darlow. And last but not least, there's another link suggesting Leeds United are coming with an incoming, which is good. It's Diara. Leeds United want the free agent. He was at Huddersfield. He's currently representing Mali in the Olympics. He's a midfielder. Apparently, he wants game time. Leeds United aren't the only team looking at him. Apparently, Leicester City are as well. I've watched him, I think, before, and I don't think he's a very good player. Leeds United could definitely go in for it for a spare part. But, if he wants game time, then I can't see it happening at all. Leeds United can't offer him minutes. He didn't sign a new deal with Huddersfield, so they shifted him out of the first 11 sort of picture. I think it's a very meh. I don't think he comes in and does anything. I think it's an easy link. I think we could get him in as backup, and we could be proved wrong. But for me, it's one that definitely doesn't excite me. But guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, I'm back. Of course, I just had the weekend off because one, I wanted to. Two, there just wasn't much news going on. But let me know your thoughts on all the transfer news we have spoke about today. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and get your comments in on everything we spoke about today and who you think is going to be Leeds United's top goal scorer next season. Matteo, Joseph, Aronson, or even Pascal. Let me know in the comments down below. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.